friends. Please let me know if you can see me and you can hear me. Everything okay? You can see and hear? Okay, great. Welcome in to Groovy Tuesday, American Grown-Up Edition. How is everybody? Hello, friends. What's the good word? Circleback Sharon is just running some beautiful Wilkerson glass. I told her if she needs another few minutes, it's totally fine. I mean, does anybody really know what time it is anyway? And besides, you guys know me, this time of night, I'm already like, it's 14 o'clock. I'm done. It's like dark. Ugh. That's why I wore this like crazy thing to try to like make me feel a little more awake. Hi. I know, look, I'm all about the hippie peace signs. I actually bought this. I was going to sell it. And then I'm like, I think I love it. I have to keep it. It actually feels like pajamas, which it could be, right? So how is everybody on this evening? How are we? We are on the Groovy Tuesday train. And oh my gosh, you know what? My glasses. All right. I don't know. I don't know where they are. But anyway, I'm glad everybody's fantastic. I'm glad everybody's good. We got the holidays coming and going. Boom, boom, boom. This time of year goes very fast. Soon it'll be January. It's very, very cold here. Hi, Claudine. It's very cold here in New Jersey. But I don't mind it when it's cold. In fact, I did my exercise outside today. Are you guys coming in? Yeah, outside I did it with a heater though and 14 layers of clothes. Welcome, friends. Good show, Sharon. Sharon, good luck with everything. Hi, friends. Good luck with everything with your whatever is happening, your procedure. It's not fun recovering, but hopefully it'll be a speedy recovery and you can, chill and maybe watch like a good show or like binge watch a couple of shows. Hello, love stuff. Hello, JB. How is everybody? All right, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Lisa, and you can call me Lisa. You can call me LA. You can call me. I know. Listen, what do you have to do? I get it. So you'll get through it, and we'll be there to send you good vibes, right? I know, baby. I mean, I'm into the groovy stuff. I'm like reliving actually, I was a little young to be like a true hippie. But I always admired a hippie, but a clean showered hippie, like somebody, a hippie that showers. Yes, I know. All right, you guys, it's a green train. Hello, my baby. Of course, you have to come down now, right? You've been upstairs with daddy. It's a green train. Okay. Exactly. You were? I mean, you got to shower, man. Okay, my baby. So it's not easy being green. I mean, I thought, isn't that what it's in your head? It's not easy being green. It's not easy being green. Hello, Hope. So we have a nice long train again tonight. We're going to go to Mayberry after this, then to Karen at Vintage Farm Antiques, and then to the Great Eye at 1118. So let's go. There's a lot of green stuff in here. I couldn't believe how much green stuff I had. A lot. And I have more. If there is something you would like to see, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you stuff. And also, what I didn't list, a couple of things. Geez, man, if I touch one thing, I want to show you a few things that are green that I found that are so cool that I forgot. Because, we do clothes also. This one I put in the listing. I have to be really careful because I'm literally closed in here. This is a really, really beautiful opera top. Gosh, I don't know if you could see. I'm going to move you back a little bit. This is listed. This is Neiman Marcus vintage opera jacket. It is so magnificent. I don't know if you could see, but it's beautiful. And boy, is it green, baby. Let me try it on quickly for you. It's listed in the show. I think it's listed at 140 something. But if anybody's madly in love with it tonight, I'll knock a few bucks off. Oh, see, you're too close. Move away. Move. Hang on a second. The dogs think I'm talking to them. Hang on. Whoops. Okay, hang on. I always forget we only have an hour. If you see anything behind me, of course, let me know. So look, this is an absolutely gorgeous jacket, and it's vintage, and it's beautiful. It has pockets, and it's one of those things that you will just be the life of the party. You can belt it, you can not belt it, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, and it's so beautiful. Um, Now that I'm into this groovy kind of dressing thing, my family's always like, "Isn't it so beautiful?" Everybody's always wondering what I'm gonna show up wearing because it's fun now. All right, and then the other thing, quickly, I'll show you a few clothing pieces, and then we'll move to hard goods, and I'll show you anything you guys want. This is a beautiful, actually new with tags, a made in China kimono. Okay, so you want it made in China when it's a real legit vintage made in China kimono. Green, gorgeous, new with tags, beautiful, excellent condition. Look at the detail here. I feel like this is a men's kimono, but I don't know. I don't know what $338, 338 Hong Kong dollars are. If somebody wants to look it up, let me know. Okay, probably like $6. I don't know, but this is a really cool jacket kimono. Again, it will fit a large, extra large. Definitely will fit a man. Also, plenty of room. Beautiful. I don't know what it's worth, but I'll run it tonight for. Geez, I don't know. If somebody really wants it, let me know. Smoking jacket. Yeah, but it's long smoking jacket. Do you know why they wore smoking jackets, Great Eye? Because they didn't want their clothes to smell like smoke when they smoked. So the smoking jacket smelled like smoke. Anyway, this is beautiful. I believe the condition is excellent. I'll run it for 59 tonight if anybody loves it. Very quickly, so we don't knock anything over. One more gorgeous green piece. A beautiful, look at this green robe. Green, emerald green, beautiful robe, quilted. I want to make sure you could see it. I'm literally like trapped in here with all this stuff. Quilted collar, very good condition, I would say, for vintage. Here is I can't believe how much green stuff I have. Definitely vintage, medium large, made in the Philippines. Here's the label, which I can't see, but you can probably. 47.68. Okay, and that was vintage. I was gonna say I would run it for 60. I'll run it for 59 if anybody wants that. So this is a beautiful vintage green jeweled robe. And I'll try it on for you, but I also brought just to show you this beautiful green nightgown. I guess I had the red one that's similar, but a beautiful what did I say I would run it for? I already forgot. 49? 59? I don't remember what I said. This beautiful green nightgown too will go with it. 59. Okay. Um, so these are beautiful. This is looks like it's like a size medium-ish, vintage also. Okay, this is also, if you guys are interested, you can let me know. Let me just show you this really quickly. I want to show you a couple of tops that I'm going to run for very low start bids because they're green. But you put one of these on and I don't know, like something happens. Like you kind of feel like a little, But look, isn't this nice? Of course, the nobody. There's a conspiracy. Nobody. Hi, Sunroom Chair. Nobody has the belts. They're all together hanging out at a bar with all the lids. They're all in the same place. Exactly. Use a tie. Okay, so this is this is a really really nice robe, vintage. This I will run for 38. Okay, and this is the kind of thing that you walk around even with your sweats under it, and you look cute. Promise you. I promise you. All right, let me put this back. You let me know, okay? Somebody keep track of what I'm saying about prices so I could, remember. All right, a couple of quick tops. This is a really cute top, vintage. Actually, I'm not sure if it's vintage, but I think it is, but I'm not sure. This is just a really nice top. This is the brand. It's marked in extra large. Oh, absolutely. It's marked in extra large. It has a really pretty palm tree kind of vibe. And look at the pretty little sparklies on it, too. And look, it has a really pretty sheer kind of sleeve. It's marked in extra large. I can definitely give you the measurements, but it's I would say fine for a medium or large, and probably a little snug on an extra large. But this I would run for 18. It's really, really pretty. And I would say any time of year. And then this one I will run for 12. And this is also this is a good one. I don't know, the Canyon Retreat it's called. But this is just a really cool, and this is extra large, and this feels more like an extra large. But it's just a really cool, comfortable, light, but sort of seasonal this time of year top. Okay, and I would say large, extra large. I run this for 12. Oh, exactly, socks. I know. But you know what? I have a in my laundry room I have a box and I call it, whatever, no mate, whatever. And I put everything, gloves, whatever. But then I never look through it because I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. But I put them all in one place. And eventually they do sort of show up. The last garment that I would like to show you is a really cool vintage jacket that I'm very fond of. It's I would say probably 90s vintage. This is 100% silk. The lining is polyester. Here's the brand. Okay. But look at this beautiful tropical sort of green and purple. This is so vintage and so cool. Um, I don't know if it'll fit me with these big sleeves I have on. It's a small, so trying it on would probably not, but it did fit me fine, actually. I'm just going to show you. It's a little too tight for me. I would say small, medium on this, but this is vintage. Usually I would have these for 38. Tonight I'll run it for 28. Where's our Kimmy? She always remembers everything too, like okay, so you guys let me know if there's any interest. These are fun. A lady came to my house yesterday to measure the window because our shade broke. And it's the only one thing I love are my shades in my bedroom, but we have to get it replaced. And of course, my husband and I can't agree. So I'm going to start running things. So anyway, I started talking to her and I said, look at all this. And I was working with some stuff upstairs that I had, some pieces and some clothes. Anyway, she said to me, oh, my niece lives in Brooklyn and everything they love is vintage. Everything, vintage clothes and decor and this and that. And I said, yeah, that's it. That's what's cool now. Whether you're our generation or they're the youngins, they're getting it. They're getting it. And it makes me so happy to see it, All right. I'm going to just run some quickies. This is so pretty. This is like one of my favorite pieces. Like I said, I'm getting bougie and antique-y. This is a beautiful, where is it? Let's find it. Okay. I'm actually going to mark this down a little bit more. And then I'll bring it back up. I'm probably listed somewhere else, but I just want to give it one more chance because it's such a pretty little bowl. Thank you, Great Eye. This is just what's my sticker? Porcelain, green, white, gold, pink. Just so pretty and so old, man. I mean, like, look at it. I love it. I got this at an auction. It's in really, really good condition. Is it Bridgerton? You could put soap in it. You could put tissues in it. You could put candy in it. Anything. 15 seconds, $5. I'm running it. It's just so pretty. And it's old, like this is definitely antique if you look it up. That's true. A really nice little wedding gift. I don't know why, but I just love when they have those little feet like that. I just think they're so cute. Okay, what's next? Is this next? I don't even know. All right, this is another piece that I love. I know it's big, and I know everybody's like, oh, it's the holidays. What am I looking at art for? Well, you know what? I've had this for a while. I'm going to hang it. eventually if nobody wants it. Wait, let me just be careful. Put this down. This is like such a cool. Okay, where is it? I just saw it before. My art piece. Here it is. Hang on. What? Oh, no, no, no. No! No! Hang on. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I love this. I have it at 35. I brought it down to 25. I just love it. Ready to hang. And boy, is it green. I guess it's not birds of paradise, but it's just such a cool, to me, mid-century piece. I love the colors. I love the birds. It's ready to hang. Okay, somebody took the time to frame this nicely. You can see the back. It's a little ripped here, the paper. It's running. It's just a really, really great piece. But I'm sorry about the glare from the light over there. Now you could see I'm not doing Christmassy stuff because, I actually have, if anybody wants it though, I do have a couple of vintage. Hi, Miss Wildlife. How are you? Nice to see you. Hugs and kisses to you. And happy holiday days. But I do have a couple of vintage Christmas pieces left that I could run if you want like some ornaments. But there's so much Christmas going on. I figured, you have enough of it elsewhere. This is a beautiful little Italian piece of Italian pottery. I hope everything's well. I was just thinking about George recently too. I hope he's doing well and feeling well. Is this a really pretty piece? I think it is. Made in Italy. I'm just going to run it. I couldn't find too many comps on this one. I mean, it's an Italian made piece of pottery. It's in really, really good condition, but it's got that beautiful green and gold. I don't know. I just think it's so pretty. Once I started looking around, when Great I said we're going to do green, I was like, nah. But then I'm like, oh my God, I have so much green. I have so much green. Everything is green. It is easy being green. It is pretty easy being green. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, could you just give him my best? I would appreciate that very much. I'm going to reduce this. This is a Murano. It's beautiful. Is this green or blue? I think it's green. I have a little bit of color blindness when it comes to greens and grays. But this is a beautiful piece. Oh, now I see. Okay. Hang on a minute. Maybe that's not perfect. All right. Maybe that's, I'm going to show it to you. Now I'm going to really reduce the price, but let's see. Because now I see an imperfection. But let's see if it is an imperfection. You guys can tell me. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so happy to hear that. This is a beautiful, beautiful Murano bowl. It has that beautiful aventurina, the swirl, the copper swirl, sparkles, a beautiful piece. I just noticed, that's why I took off a bunch of money. I don't know. I'm trying to, sorry about my DNA in there, but I just noticed this. I mean, I've had this forever, but do you see? Oh, I know, right? When you miss somebody so much. Do you see this, you guys? I don't know what that is, to be honest. I'm not going to play around with it too much, but it's not scraping off that easily. But this is just a beautiful piece. And by the way, like, I don't think my family would know. They're not like us. Like, if I give this to my sister-in-law, I don't think she's going to go, oh, gee. So anything that's like a little flawed, everybody's getting it for Christmas. But anyway, I'm just going to run this. I think it's pretty. I just noticed that. Don't all jump at once, okay? Please, please Restrain yourselves. Okay, that's this piece. It almost just fell out of my hand. But it's otherwise very, very beautiful. I just don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's do what's next on the agenda. And I don't have to go in order. Life doesn't go in order. In fact, I can't, these Maser trees, you guys, the Maser trees that are listed in there? They're upstairs. I forgot to bring them down, but they're beautiful. And I do have 3 of the Maser. So if anybody wants them, let me know. It's just that they're upstairs. Okay, this is another one I had at, wait a minute. Which one is that? Is this the one I just ran? Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm getting myself confused. All right, let's run something totally different since I can't remember what I was going to do. This goblet. Oh, does she like the trees? You know what? I had them since last year, and then I forgot to bring them out. They're so cute. I love them. I was going to give them as a gift, but I thought, you know what? If anybody wants them, where is this guy? This goblet. Okay, I know he was in here, this goblet. Here he is. Okay. I'm going to take him down also. This is imperial glass, a beautiful goblet. Green. I don't remember. I had a few that sold already. I have a few more colors. I started collecting these. This is just a beautiful green, imperial glass, emerald green, which is my birthstone, by the way. Emerald for May, for a Taurus. Running this for $5. I don't know if this has a glow or not. I can check. But so I love the square bottom. I think imperial glass is wonderful. And I'm gonna put them back. And then also, I want to show you. These are really cool. These are Anthropology. I don't know for sure if they're vintage. They could be, and they probably are, but I do not know for sure. These Anthropology emerald, really? I love emerald. It's my birthstone, and I love it. Speaking of stones, look what happened to this beautiful ring that I had. See this ring? Look at this beautiful deco ring. I don't even know if it's sterling or not, but look at the little stone fell out. Isn't that terrible? I feel so bad about it. That's why I wore it anyway. Okay. So these are Anthropology glasses. But look at the pretty the pattern. There are 3 of them. Really nice glow. There is a set of 3. I'm going to run them. And you know what that means, right? It means that you have a set and then you have an extra one, right? I just think these are pretty. I like the way they feel in my hand. I'm very picky about a glass that I drink out of. They have to feel, I don't know, just a certain feel that I like. So these are Anthropology. And then I have this absolutely magnificent set that I want to show you guys because I actually I was able to pick up 2 more. I think it's definitely Master Steve did. Yeah, I think they're all right. Let me show them to you. This set. Okay. So, Steve did this for me. I don't remember if these are Masa or not, you guys. I thought these were Imperial also. So you could check me on that, all right? But I just love this. Look at this. So this is the picture. Okay, big, substantial, gorgeous green. And not much of a glow to speak of. I now have with it, and I just want to be careful, I have 3 tumblers. So that means, again, you have 2 plus 1 of the tumblers that go with it. This is the same set. And then I was able to pick up, just so you had extra, 2 of these goblets. This is also a beautiful gift. See the cherries? So I'm going to run the set in case you want to give a fabulous gift to somebody this Christmas. I'm just going to walk around my studio here and pick presents for people. And I'm dressing my daughters-in-law in vintage. That's it. They're wearing vintage. I'm going to dress them to be groovy. I have one daughter-in-law and I have one stepdaughter. And I'm going to dress them up in fabulous vintage, whether they like it or not. How about that? All right, where is okay. I have this Wedgwood. I sold most of it for a steal last week or 2 weeks ago. This is the trinket box. Actually, I have 2 Wedgwood trinket boxes. This one, I had it at $29, which is already pretty good. But I'm going to bring it down a little bit to $22. It's green. I'm deciding that I cannot collect so many things. Isn't that a great idea? So this is going to run 15 seconds, $22 for this green Wedgwood. It's in very, very good condition, this trinket box. I'll just show it to you, and then I'll show you the inside. I sold the black, but I have one more black piece if anybody's interested. Oh, geez. Okay, that's this one. Then I have the other one. This one is really beautiful. Let me find it. The cameo. I have her at 12. Look at the beauty. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you, Wedgwood is another thing that I would like scoff at. And now, I mean, just look at the detail and the beauty. I'm running it. $12 for Wedgwood. Okay. This is from Santa. $12 for Wedgwood. Really, really nice. It's green. Here's the inside. Put it down. Try to be gentle. Be gentle, Lisa. Be gentle. Be gentle. This is a really cool mirror that I meant to bring upstairs to my house and upstairs to my bedroom, and I never did. Let me find it. I love all the vintage stuff for the bedroom. Oops. This one. Beautiful. Hi, Hillbilly Mama. Don't mind the sticker, okay? That just means it's listed. Okay. But look at the detail here. What is this called again? Is this like Formica? Do you see the detail here? Sasha, what's up? I'm running this $29. I don't know, you guys. You tell me. I just know it's cool. Really, really pretty. Celluloid. Hi, Nick. Now there's a little bit of, the mirror's a little cloudy. Mirror, in my hand. I know, this is so vintage. These kind of things remind me of my grandma in Brooklyn when I used to go to her house and she used to let me put on her hats and her jewelry and her gloves. And that's where it came from, all of this, because my mother was not like that. She was much more reserved and. All right, so let's see what we have next. What time is it? We're having too much fun. How about a piece of Majolica? Where's that Majolica? Here it is. This has a little chippy. I'm going to show you the chippy, and then I'm actually going to take this down again because it has a little chippy that we just noticed today. I sell plenty of things, by the way, on high-end sites with chips, just so you know. Just so you know. Actually, wait a minute. This is a gorgeous piece. It's barely noticeable, but I want to make sure you see it. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I think Fragile, that last piece that you showed tonight, it's so gorgeous. That Majolica, that would look so beautiful with this. Look at the back. Oh, I just took the sticker off where the chip is. Jeez, it's not even noticeable, man. Steve, he finds every little imperfect. I would never even, honest to God, I would never notice this. Is this the chip? It's just a tiny little, I don't even know. Is this it even? Well, I don't even see it now, but there is something that's not perfect. Oh, here it is, you guys. See? Right there. Okay. I know, so much green. I'm like, meh, but the green. Okay, but look how beautiful this is. And look at the price I'm giving you for this. Look at the price. Look at the price. All right, here we go. I'm running it. But that piece that Fragile showed, I think it was the last piece. I was so tempted. You're right, Nick. Let me show you. I was so, I know, right? I was so tempted to buy it. But I'm like, I have so much. Here's the bottom, Nick. It's numbered, right? I just think it's beautiful, majestic, right? Another Bridgerton. I didn't even watch it after the first season. When that handsome hunk of Burning Love wasn't on it anymore, I was like, yeah. So I stopped watching it. Is it good? I can't believe my husband watched that with me. The whole thing. I cannot even believe it because nobody got, nobody was a cowboy. Nobody was sweating. Nobody was shooting people. All right, let me put this down. What could we run next? It was, maybe I would watch. I don't know. Like there are so many shows that I want to watch and I never really quite get around to it. To me, it's a big commitment to watch a television show. Where is oh no, is it all the way? Oh no, here it is. Okay. This is a beautiful vase. I love this vase. I should have cleaned it. Oh, do you? I'll have to look out for that. Majolic is an interesting kind of thing. Like I still sometimes I feel like I understand Majolic, and then sometimes I feel like I don't. Like the process, because it's a process that started right in Mallorca. Is that right? The mark is a shield on them. Is that right, Nick? This is just a beautiful green, a heavy vase. It's just just needs a little, a little wash. But this is a beautiful vase, green for any time of year. It's got some really nice weight. I don't know if this one has a glow. But it's just a simple but really nice quality piece. I do not know the maker, but this is a nice vase. And, sometimes every once in a while, like we'll get flowers and my husband will bring home and he'll say, do you have a vase? I'm like, no, sorry, sweetie. I don't have any vases, And he looks at me like, I'm like, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. All right. Here's another one. Now this one, for tulips. Yeah, I love tulips. So you would think that this one glows. Where is it? Here it is. But I don't think it does. But this is a beautiful piece of green glass, this vase. This one was kind of hard to research. But it's just a pretty, probably vintage piece of green glass. Yes, bubbles. Controlled or uncontrolled, Sasha, would you say these bubbles? I'm running this, $39. Would these be controlled or uncontrolled? I look at bubbles and I think of champagne. That's what I think of. Anyway, beautiful piece, $39 for this. Again, to me, these colors, yeah, no, I would say like any time of year. Yes, this is kind of like a springy color, but when you think about it, next to red, next to white, Christmas time, it's any time of year. All right. I'm going to have green up to Gazubi. I'm telling you right now. These are beautiful. These are Duratef. Let me find them. Okay, where are they? Oh, and I'll show you my my whatever I was going to say. I don't remember. These are some really big, gorgeous goblets. Okay. Now, I'll tell you what I would put in here. Okay. They're $19. They're vintage Libby. I know Great Eye loves Libby. Duratef goblets. I have a pair. They are green. Now, I'm telling you what I would put in here. I would put in a tremendous amount of ice. You can never give me too much ice. Just so you know, if I come over to your house and you have Diet Coke or Diet Dr. Pepper, I'll be happy. And you can never give me too much ice. I just want to make sure in case I come over that you know. All right. So I would overfill it with ice, and then I would put a very, very sparkly can of Diet Dr. Pepper in here, and it would be perfect. That's what I would do. And then here you could put whatever you want. Okay, I have two jocks. I don't know if I listed them both. Okay, so I didn't run these. I should have while I was talking. Okay, these are just so good in the hands, right? Actually, you know what? Okay, you know what's so funny? If you guys follow me on Insta, please, pretty please, on Instagram, American Grown Up on Instagram, if you want to know where I am and what I'm doing and what I think is funny, there's a whole Diet Coke nation. People that love Diet Coke. And I'm like, all right, man. Because I've been unfortunately addicted to it for a long time until I started drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. And then I'm like, where were you all my life? Okay, which one? This one? Is this the one that's listed? Let me see. Because I have two up here and I don't know if I listed the other one. I will show you both. Yeah. Okay, this is beautiful. Is this the one, Nick? To the bottom. Yeah. I mean, I have a thing about Jacks in the Pulpit, a big thing. I love, love, love them. And I do collect them. I'm not seeing, I guess we're seeing a bit of a glow on top here, but not really very much. But I will pick up anything. This is running. I will pick up anything that is unique. Nick, anything that's unique, Jack in the Pulpit. Like, it's just, to me, they're so beautiful. And just so pretty. Nick, congratulations. I'm so happy that you appreciate my babies. Beautiful piece. The other one is this one, which I don't think I listed, but it's similar in vibe. I'll just show it to you. Oh, you have an orange one? You guys, I'll run this. Probably I would do the same price for it, even though it's a little smaller. This is the other one that I have. So they're very similar. I gravitate toward them. Okay, even look at the optic on the base. So you have an orange one? I'd be curious to see the orange one. Send me a picture of it. Send me a picture of it. Okay. What else do we have here? Congratulations, Nick. All right, let's do something. These are so cute. And okay, wait. Let's bring them to the stage first of all. Oh, really? Send me a picture. I don't have any orange jacks in the pulpit. So this one, I feel like it should have a glow. But there's too much light in here. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm going to turn this off. I just want to see. We do see a glow on this one, right? So these are, I guess, cognac glasses. There are two of them. They're really pretty. If you guys saw the really beautiful decanter that's listed, that's right here. I don't know the maker, but look at these. I don't think you just have to put cognac in them. You can put tequila in them. You have my permission, okay? They are running. You can put tequila in these, okay? You can also put prune juice if you want. It's a free country, but just these are so pretty, so delicate. They do have a little bit of a glow, okay? And they don't go with, but I would sell them all together. If anybody wants, this set is so gorgeous. I have a lot of decanter sets. Great I and I, we're barware insane. But this decanter set, let me just show it to you. If anybody knows the maker, I do not know the maker. It's got major, this light is like very much glaring. It's got major Blanco vibes, but I do not think it's Blanco. But look at this beautiful decanter. Doesn't have a top, wasn't supposed to, okay? But it's just so modern and clean. And it has 3, which means 2 in a pair of these little cordial glasses with it. If you could see, just a beautiful, beautiful set. But if anybody grabs this and wants this is also a great gift. I will throw in these with it. They all look pretty together. They're not matchy-matchy, but I'm not matchy-matchy. I will throw in these also, these 2, the set that I just showed you. And I have these 2, these aperitif glasses. So they're all pretty together. So you would have 3, 2 is 5 is 7 pieces with it. But I just want to show you, one of them has a little chippy, not this, these I didn't run yet, but I just want to show you. These 2, these also. So what I'm saying is you would get the 3 glasses that go with the decanter, and then these 4, 2 and 2. This one has a little chip, teeny-eeny. Nothing that you would feel on your little lips, okay? On your delicate little lips. I don't know if you could see it, but I feel it here. Now these, not much, a little bit. All right, so you understand you can have the whole kit and caboodle, okay? Running $79. This time of year, we all have different priorities. So, I get it. I'm just starting to think about what I want to get for the kids and the big kids, the little kids. But I'll tell you what, my nephews, who I can't believe that they're so grown up and handsome. I have 4 nephews, but one of them is in medical school, one of them is in college. And I met, one of them has a girlfriend. She's works for she's fabulous. And she works for JP Morgan or something fabulous that I could never do. And my other nephew has a beautiful girlfriend now from college. And I was looking at all of them at Thanksgiving. I'm like, just, everything to look forward to, right? Even though there are so many struggles for young people, but just, young and life and happy and, and I'm like, I have to dress all of you, okay? I have to dress all of you. I have to dress all of you because they're all, extra small, maybe a medium when they feel bloated. They're all tiny. So I'm like, I could put you the most beautiful vintage clothes on you guys. They're just all so cute. This is another decanter set, but I know since you didn't really jump at the other one, you might not want this one, but I will show it to you and I will run it. This is also a beautiful circa 1970s decanter set. Very, very vintage. You could see the glass maker. Everything is in really good condition. The stopper. I think that's a good gift that I might give to, and then here are there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 of these little glasses that go with it. And they're all in really good condition, I believe. So let's run this. But that's a nice kind of gift to give to a host. I think when you go somewhere for that, if they, if they're bar people, if they have a bar or if they like alcohol or, serving alcohol. I think decanters are a nice gift, and it's a good way to introduce them and break them in to vintage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, people? All right, hang on. Ooh. This is a beautiful piece. This is Abington. I love Abington. This should be listed. Let's see. Here it is. I'll knock this down again just for tonight because I feel like some of this pottery is just underappreciated, but oh my God, really? Well, I just marked it down, Nick. Let's just make sure it's in good shape. Look at the color of this one. Look at him with his little judgy hands. I just want to make sure it's in. How beautiful it is. Here's the bottom. I feel like it's in good shape. I'm just going to fill it up a little. I think it's an excellent, excellent shape. Beautiful sort of, I guess what you call it, like a celadon maybe? I don't know, but it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. That's what it is. So you mean oh, Nick, you're grabbing it. That's great. Matte glaze. So it's not definitely not glossy. Congrats, Nick. Great deal. It's definitely not super glossy, but it's just so, I don't know what it is. It's just what's so appealing to me about it. It's just so, appealing. Just appealing. Anyway, congratulations. What time is it? 8:04. Okay. Soon we're going to Kentucky. We're going to Kentucky to see our sweet Candace, Merchant of Mayberry. Look at this. Congrats, Nick. This is Starbucks, you guys. I haven't stepped foot in a Starbucks since I got my Nespresso machine. Literally, have never stepped foot. But I had this and I'm like, oh, maybe somebody would want this. I think it's a vintage. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to mark this down also. I think these things are pretty collectible from what I know, but I don't know that much, so maybe I'm wrong. Wait, I thought I edited it. Hang on. Oh, I did. Okay. So this is a Starbucks. It's not a mug, actually. It's a cup. But look at the color. It's green. So it's that perfect sort of MCM color. It's in actually really good condition. I'm going to run it while I chat about it. And here's the bottom. What year is it? I don't know what year it is. I forgot. It might be 2007, but now I don't remember. If you guys can see it, you could tell me what it says because I can't tell right now. But anyway, I just thought it was different because it's not a mug. It's like a cup, right? All right, let's put this down. This is also, this and this would look beautiful together, you guys. This picture, I also had a hard time researching this. Again, these are the things that are starting to attract me, like these beautiful, old-fashioned. This is probably, I would say, German made. I believe it's porcelain. I would say it's in really, really good condition. It appears that it had a lid. You guys could tell me. From the top here, it looks maybe like it had a lid. I do not know for sure, but you guys might know better than I. But the beauty of the white makes me believe that it's porcelain. The beautiful hand-painted pink and gold on it. It's just would be a beautiful vase. It is not marked on the bottom. But I just think this, and now when I look at it, look at this and this together. Again, not matchy-matchy. but just so pretty. I'm going to run this. Anybody wants this, I'm going to give you this from Santa. So you guys let me know. Again, we all have so much stuff already, I know, but then you have to like give some stuff away or so you can have new stuff. Look, I like the way these look together. Pretty. All right, let me put this down before I knock something over, which appears to be very likely if I'm not careful here. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Now, I do have a couple of other pieces, but I could show you some things that are not listed. This one's in the buy it now. This is an absolutely beautiful vase. Let me just go into my bin here. Okay. The artist here, I can move this to the stage. Let's see if it works from here. It did. It worked. So this is in the buy it now. This artist is Ken Benson. I love Cameo art glass. So this is green, obviously, beautiful green, really, really good condition. Here's the inside. There's my big Armenian hand. That is the ticket from the auction where I got it from. And so it's signed also, so you can look it up, Ken Benson. And I was very, very attracted to it because it's anything with Cameo also. And this is interesting. Like, I don't know if you could see the way it's detailed. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like, I can't really articulate because I don't know enough about it. I just know it's so beautiful. So I'm just going to, I can't run it. So I'm just showing you if anybody's interested in it. I would knock off, I would definitely give somebody a good deal on this tonight because it's so beautiful. I mean, I have it listed at $245. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Nice to see you, my girl. It's just really, really beautiful. And I have a lot of vases. So if anybody's really interested in it, let me know. And, we'll make a deal for you. All right. What else can I show you? Oh, is anybody interested in grapes? Because I have grapes, but they're all the way over there, over yonder. But I do have beautiful green grapes. Oh, good. Nice to see you too. So you guys know, all of us, most of us sellers have much more inventory than you see, right? That's listed. So don't hesitate. If you know that one of us, me or Great Eye or Sasha or Mayberry or Karen or Fragile or anybody really, like if you're looking for something, you can put it out in the chat, but you can also like reach out to one of us because I might not have what you're looking for, but I might say, oh no, but Lori has this, or she just picked this up, so you never know what you're going to find from us and what we might have that you don't see. That's what frustrates me is that I don't have the time. I don't have the time to list everything that I want to list and show you, especially to make beautiful pictures. And so it's a challenge. So I really want you to reach out, but I will show you. It's not green, but wait. Little by little, I am starting to sell some of my beautiful bittersweet vases. Okay. This is an absolutely magnificent Ellie Smith bittersweet vase, swung vase. You guys know, right? Swung vase. If you're a swanger, you'll know. It will have a beautiful glow on the bottom, which I can show you. But look at this mouth. It's all about the mouth, baby. Look at this mouth. Okay, so if anybody's interested in the values of these, just so you guys know too, they were really, 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 really hot 2 years ago. Now they're sort of evened out a little bit, but they will always be beautiful. They will never really go out of fashion. And you have it for 1 year or 50 years, and they'll always be desirable. Always, always, always. So I'm not worried about keeping them. I'm not worried about selling them. This one tonight, And this is magnificent, okay? Like, it's magnificent. I've had this at $5.49, this one, okay? It's just so beautiful. But I do have others. So if anybody's really interested tonight, I'll do this for don't you love that when you're waiting for the seller to say, oh? If anybody really is in love with this, I'll do this for $4.25 tonight. I don't think you'll see this price, this height. This is, I think, let me see how. Did I just say $425 for this? Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let me just measure it for you guys, if I could find my measuring thing, which was here before. Well, oh, here it is. What time is it, you guys? All right, it's almost time to go visit Candace. So we have 5 minutes, but I'm just going to measure it to show you. And I'll tell you what, I'll honor this price until, tomorrow. What day is today? Tuesday? I'll honor it till tomorrow at midnight. So if somebody changes their mind and they want it for $4.25, you let me know and you can have it. From top to bottom, it's 22 inches, so 22, 23. And it's just magnificent. Just magnificent. And I have, and I have others. What did I do with the, and there's always a beautiful, it's too light in here, but this is what they call the lipstick glow up here on the mouth. And then here's the glow on the bottom. But this is a sexy one, let me tell you, okay? Because of its size and its stature. And the beauty of these is that no two are the same, like people. And no two mouths are the same, okay? So you don't worry, boy. You stay with mommy, no problem. But you guys can let me know, all right? And I'll show you another piece that I just picked up since we have only another minute or two. This one I didn't even know I had. This is not green, but this is Scavo. Again, it's massively huge, okay? So I know the shipping would be a little crazy. But look at this gorgeous piece. Scavo is that loving the life, baby. It's that technique that makes it look like it came out of the ground, right? I didn't even remember I had this, but it's beautiful, beautiful Scavo piece. Big. That's why I laugh to myself, because everybody loves minis. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to have an appreciation for the minis. And I do for some of them, but I like big glass and I cannot lie. I like big glass and I cannot lie. It is 8:16. So we're going to be rating Candace in 2 minutes. So we can sit here and have a little chat. Okay. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm going to be so happy on December 21st when the days start getting longer. I'm telling you, I'm trying not to, but it's making me nuts. When it's dark at 4 o'clock, I have to go to bed at 6 o'clock. I'm trying to snap out of it. But anyway, thank you for joining us. I really am trying not to hate it, but it just gets to me. And we had to go out, right, big girl, big glass. We had to go out the other night, and it was a nice evening, whatever. I'm like, I can't believe I'm going out. It's so dark. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go see Mayberry, and thank you for coming to Groovy. Thank you for all your support. Love you too. Through the last 2 years almost. We want to change things up a little bit, have some excitement next year. We'll see what we're going to do. We'll see what the universe speaks to us and what happens and what we do next. Just stick with us. Stick with the train tonight. Let me know if my girl is live. Okay. Thank you for your purchases throughout the year. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the love and peace. And stick around, okay? I think these are pajamas. They're cute for pajamas, right, too? All right, let's go. Hold on, everybody. Is Candace live? Just let me know before I start trying to raid her. Okay, good. All right, everybody. Hang on, okay? Stay on the train.